Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another live mini reading session. It has been a little while since we've done one of these, so I'm so excited to be here with you guys. So I had a feeling that this would sell out really fast. There might be like maybe 2 spots left, I think, because didn't open as many for this time. But I just want to thank all of you guys for your support. And if you're watching after it's already been uploaded, I hope that you still enjoy the messages. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you never miss when I do these live sessions. Oftentimes I go live for free. I try to do that like once a week, but every once in a while I'll do a little live mini session like this where for $15 I'll answer one of your questions. But it's usually very random. It's not usually planned. It's only like when I have a lot of requests for it and I happen to have like a day off or something. So yeah, just make sure that you subscribe and you ring that bell. But hey guys, what's going on? Hi Chelsea. Hi Miss Selena. Hi Rita. Hi Arushi. So great to hear from you all. So I'm doing live mini $15 readings. I think I might have 1 or 2 more spots left. So if you want to snag it, you can head over to my website. If you have any questions, you can just go ahead and type them below. My partner who's here will help you sign up. We're going to just get right into it, you guys. Oh, good morning, Sarah. I know it's morning for so many of you guys over there. So I'm actually going to get started with the first person, and the first person is Lauren. So I already spoke with you, Lauren, about your situation. Basically, you've been seeing this guy, but you guys had this incredible connection when you first met, and it was just like fireworks. And I know that you and I already pulled cards on it. We got some pretty good messages. There were a couple red flags. The red flag card definitely came out. We saw some stuff about that. But the energy looked, decent. And then basically he's been, not answering your phone calls. You drove all the way out to go see him. He had some excuse with his mom being in the hospital, all that stuff. And look, you know me as a reader, I'm pulling cards on love situations all the time. And I definitely have seen situations where that stuff has gone down, where like somebody really did want to hang out with somebody, but like stuff got in the way. But a lot of times, it might just be like they're just not that into you situation, or they don't have the same intentions you do. We got to be real here because actions speak louder than words. So it is very conflicting because this person's telling you one thing and saying one thing to you, but then they're treating you another way. And it's like, was it just a crazy week for them? Or are they trying to blow you off? Oh my God. I mean, who knows? So let's go ahead and pull some cards. And I'm just not going to ask any questions right away. I'm just going to see what you need to know, and we'll just go from there. Interesting. I feel like I just need to pull a whole bunch of cards here. Something is definitely off with this person. They are hiding something from you. I remember the last time we pulled cards, I saw something about addiction, and that's coming up. I get this vision of him like owing somebody money, driving around, like trying to get some drugs, like just getting caught up with his bros. I don't know if he was being truthful about the situation with mom. In the hospital. Yeah, no. The weird thing is I can confirm that this guy really does like you. And it's funny because you guys have definitely like had a past life together. That's why you guys, when you first met, it just felt like you were picking up right where you left off. And there was like this really strong soul connection. And, there's this, you just really want to give this a chance. You don't want to write it off. And I think he doesn't either. But it's just so new. The connection is just so new. I think the fact that you guys had a past life, that could be clouding your judgment a little bit. But like the thing is, it's so new and he's let you down so much already. And he's been really inconsistent with you. And, you mentioned how you feel bad because you already texted him so much. And like, I just think right from the get-go, if you have this bad gut feeling, if you feel like you have to enforce so many boundaries with someone, if they're just leaving you hanging, if they're acting immature, then it's just like, bye, But look, I'm 32. I've been through a lot. I'm an older woman. And of course I'm going to tell you that. But sometimes it's just a situation you have to go through for yourself. I don't think this guy is like, I just think he has personal issues. That's what I'm thinking. This says, I've been pretending. I was so worried you wouldn't like the real me, and I'm worried you'll find out. And I have a feeling that like he's nervous to bring you to his home. He might live somewhere that's like, broken down or in a really bad situation. He might be involved in some things that are kind of like, I do just feel like he's doesn't have the best crowd around him, that he's, I don't know, I see drugs. I don't know why. It's not like I see a crack den or anything, but I just feel like he's living with other addicts, or he's in a situation that's like, it's not good. And so he's trying to get out of that. He's trying to get out of bad habits. He's trying to get out of the drama that's around him. And like, you are like this beacon of light and hope for him. And he wants to be a better guy, but it's almost like he's pretending that he's better than he is to try to snag you. And this says we're getting the same exact cards I pulled for you the first time. So it's not like that first reading, there was anything like wrong about it. He does want to take the next step. He does want to explore the connection. He cannot wait to see you again. But there is something about deception, and the deception card came out the first time we pulled for him too. Something about him pretending. And this says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And so this card does make me think like you might be told to release this guy. But at the same time, it's just so new. But your guides are telling you to listen to your gut, listen to your inside, listen to your gut. Like, if something's off, if you just feel like something's off, if you're upset, he's already let you down so much, and you guys have barely even dated, And so I think your guides are telling you too, yeah, this guy, he's got problems. He's not right in the head. Something's off. He's not, something's off. Wouldn't be good boyfriend material. I think whoever he pretended to be that day that you met him is like the best version of him, but that, unfortunately, that side doesn't come out very often. That's the message that I'm getting. And now, meanwhile, we're getting Queen of Wands for you. We're getting Queen of Pentacles. And then Page of Wands is like you're about to start a new venture. I know something I've spoken with you before is about like, your business going to the next level, and you accomplishing dreams and all these beautiful things happening for you, and you really establishing yourself, and like a lot is going to change this next year for you. And so I see your guys are just like, focus on your business, focus on leveling up. And that's why they're saying you got to innovate, which means you're going to create something new for yourself. You're going to create a new business, something like that, and that you need structure. And they're saying later you're going to be able to date. Later you're going to fall in love. Later you're going to have a boyfriend. But it might just be right now is not the best time for a relationship. You might continue ending up with guys like this. It might be time to take a break from dating and like cut all men out of your life. The ex, the other ex, and this guy, and try. If you haven't tried just chilling for a while, might be time to try just chilling. If you haven't done that, it might, you might need more healing. And that's kind of what I see too from this card, is like somebody who's just confused about the guys and feeling like they have to keep defending themselves in these situations. And so let's see, what advice is for you? Feel your emotions. It's okay to feel like you got played. It's okay to feel, you just had a traumatic situation with your ex and then the ex before that. And so it might be time to release all of these men and just for a little while let yourself heal and process and do you. Maybe get off Tinder, you know. Yeah. And this is, are you on autopilot? Maybe you're just, you're a beautiful woman. Maybe you're just so used to dating and having all these connections, but sometimes we have to clear our aura from these connections so that we can, go to the next level in our life. And sometimes people can hold us back, you know. And then this is a message about sometimes we attract men that are kind of toxic because we're used to that. And I see a vision of a man coming in for you that is going to be so incredible. And I've been seeing this for a little while, but I really feel like you got to have to do you first to get this person. And it says don't try to be perfect. I think this is about not feeling bad like you did something to make him avoid you. I feel like he was avoiding you for personal reasons, like feel like out of fear, guilt, shame, embarrassment. Yeah, because of his situation. Yeah, and your guides are saying, this is about an opportunity that you have in your work that's coming really soon. But which work isn't the most important thing. Love is very important too. But this right here, are you taking care of yourself? It might be in the best interest of self-care to take a break a little bit from the dating. I'm getting a really big message about that because that's what this card right here is about. Release and heal the past so that you can experience more love. Sometimes when we haven't taken the time to really heal and release from the past, we will attract toxic relationships or we'll keep ending up with guys who do stuff like this. It's not like it's your fault. It's just sometimes if you keep experiencing the same thing or you're not happy or not ending up with what you want, that's when we got to pull back and be like, okay, I'm going to chill. I'm going to cut some cords. I'm going to do me, raise my vibe, and then I'll go out and try again. And sometimes that takes more than just 2 weeks or a month. So strong messages coming out today. But how about we pull real quick the outcome and then I got to move on. But let's see. Final outcome for you. The hermit. They're like, you got a hermit for a little while, away from the men. And if you're having a hard time doing that, you got to ask yourself, why is that? You know? And then, yeah, because they're saying that this is wonderful. The outcome is the Eight of Swords. All of these restrictions, all of this drama, all this pain, you're going to realize it's not you. It's just all the people you got entangled with. And you need to cut those cords. You're going to cut cords. And then here's the Ace of Wands. You're going to get your energy back. You're going to call your power back from these people and these situations. And you're going to go out and make something beautiful in your life. And that's going to attract an even better man. So you're going to be absolutely blessed. This is the message I'm getting for you. It's very clear to me today. I hope that this resonates with you. And I'm sending you so much love and light. And, we're going to chat next week. I'm excited for that. We could talk more about it. And I'm sending you so much love and light, dear. I hope that resonates with you. What's up, you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Great to see all of you. I sold out now. What's up, Bella? Oh, Ski Junabe says hi from Hong Kong. I have 4 spots left? Oh, okay. If you guys are interested in signing up, I'm doing mini readings for $15, and I actually have 4 spots left. So you can sign up if you're interested. If you want to know how to sign up, just type below, and my partner is here to help you sign up. And there's a pin as well you guys can see on how to sign up at the top of the chat. All right, so who's next? Kara is next. What's up, Kara? So great to hear from you.
Specific content niche could
Mm.
help me influence in career. I finally had the time to dedicate to this passion by finding out some new creators and get around
Mm-hmm.
and teaches regular pictures. I'm wondering if I should lean into lifestyle slash fitness. Just
Okay.
like to know what content or strategies that could be successful for me.
Okay, let's talk about it. So basically, you finally have the time to devote to growing your social media, which has been a huge goal of yours, something you're so gifted with naturally already. I mean, there's been so many signs along this path for you, and you've really come so far on this path. And even though you don't have like the big following yet, like you have started building more consistency, and you've been like experimenting with like different kinds of content, but you know that it's important to be in a niche. So you're wondering, should you just do more lifestyle fitness? Like, what type of content would be best for you to make? Would you be successful about? And yeah, that is very important, because a lot of times when you're all over the place, it can be harder to grow your social media. So let's go ahead and pull some cards about it. And the thing is, sometimes if you end up liking different types of niches, you can always like have one account that's fitness and then have another account that's this, but it's always important to just start one and get it really really strong before you move on to the next. I'm also going to say that like Instagram is totally dying and the era of the influencer is over. So it's not like you're not going to be able to do this, but you know what I'm going to say. Getting on TikTok is going to be extremely important for you, and providing value for other people, which means like your content definitely needs to have a message behind it. Either you're entertaining people, or you're speaking your truth, or you're teaching them something, or educating them something, or just offering friendship, like really providing value. So it's not like you can't do it with Instagram, but you're definitely going to need, video content. And so it's hard for me. I'm a millennial grandma. I'm trying to get with the times. But I think you're going to have good luck with it. You mentioned once before that you had a TikTok that like blew up, but you just kind of like were overwhelmed by it and deleted it. You know what I'm going to say. You should definitely get back on it. More video content. Well, I just pulled a couple cards real quick, and this is the Seven of Swords. I think this is somebody who has a lot of different opportunities, but so you're like overwhelmed with like making the decision, but also every single time you tried to go on this path, it's like so many things have gotten in the way, like what you went through recently with your apartment and that person. I'm not going to get specific about that, but like, gosh, you really went through so much. But the time is right now. This is the Prince of Wands. This is somebody who's just getting started on their entrepreneur path. And I love that this card came out for you, because it's definitely still a sign like, yes, like you are meant to be on this path. You're like just at the beginning. Now, this is the world. I get the message that you are going to be, I keep seeing travel for you. This could even be you moving, which we've seen for a while, and that you're going to be able to pull this off. Your guides are just telling you to have peace. Like, you can start where you're at right now, but like the content that you make will move with you, and like you're going to move somewhere and like really get into this. I've seen that for a while. But this is the anxiety card, because yeah, it's scary to basically like step out and become like an internet persona, and especially with making video content, like that's raw, that's real. You're going to be speaking in some of the videos, maybe dancing or teaching things or doing a voiceover, education. It's going to take a lot of planning. So I don't know if I just see you snapping pics. I think it's really going to be, yeah, content, creation here, becoming really good at that. This is the Empress, though. You're so incredibly creative. You're not going to have trouble at all. So the thing is like fashion is definitely really important to you. Like serving looks, fashion, that's going to be really important. And I do feel like if you just do the gym content or the fitness content, that you're going to put yourself in a corner. Because I mean, I'm sure you can rock really cute gym fits, and that's a thing, but there might be a part of you that's going to kind of miss, the fashion. Um, Stuff is coming out about your love life, traveling, being with the person you love in your future. There's nothing to do. we gotta do another reading. There's stuff coming up. Anyways, back to your original question. That happens sometimes. I get lots of info. Yeah, oh my God, they want to talk about your love life. We need to talk about your love life soon. Saying this relationship's getting serious. You guys are going to be together. You're going to be fulfilled. No, that's not what you're asking. All right, back to it. Content. What kind of content? Okay, I'm getting a vision for you about you definitely staying focused with the gym and the fitness and the healthy lifestyle, but I think you're also going to show somebody like what a balanced life looks like when it comes to fitness. So I think you're going to be definitely sharing fitness tips, definitely talking about your journey, definitely talking about health, but I think you're also going to be talking about like mindset and mental health and like getting rid of blockages, maybe even like a little bit of spirituality, but maybe more just like manifesting mindset, like manifesting your dream bod or like good health or something. And then I also see you showing pictures of you going out with your girls and like eating yummy foods and just maybe like the 80-20 thing, just showing people like you can be fit and you don't have to be obsessed and like you don't have to be super strict. Like it's more about staying on a routine. Like I kind of get, you might develop your own protocol, but I don't know if you're going to be like one of those fitfluencers who sells like diet plans or workout plans. I really think you're going to be attracting sponsors for fashion, makeup, clothing. And so you're going to be doing all that and you're going to be providing value for people, but you're also going to be serving looks and you're going to get definitely a lot of sponsorships. But I think the people and the brands you're going to collab with are going to be people that you you really resonate with. I also think you're going to do so well with content creation that you might be able to freelance content creation to work for companies. You might land a full-time content creation job. You might even, I just see you in that world. And a lot of stuff was coming up about travel. It could even be that you end up doing travel scene in the future. And like, just think about it. You start growing your following, you've got like all this stuff going on with the healthy lifestyle, and as part of that you will travel a couple places, you might move somewhere, people are going to be interested in like you doing that, and you might get some travel opportunities, and it might just take off where like you're being sponsored to go to hotels to film them. It's weird, but I see something about a little bit of travel influencing. But yeah, I think you're on the right path. I think that the first thing maybe to focus on is just like the fitness, but show people what it looks like to have a balanced, healthy lifestyle. And maybe that's going to be your thing, is like, yes, there's a lot of fitfluencers out there, but you're someone who's showing all sides. You're not just showing the perfection of it. And that's really what's attracting people these days, is like rawness and realness and authenticity. And I 100% see you on TikTok and you making those reels, and Instagram is probably going to die or like just totally flop like in the middle of this process for you. So that's why I think it's just going to be really important to go hard on TikTok and get comfortable making videos. And you can just start slow, you can practice making reels for your Instagram and more video content. And then when you're ready, you can go onto TikTok and give yourself like one of those 30-day challenges where you post like 3 or 4 times a day for 30 days. You can have all that content made ahead of time and just ready to upload. Will like the algorithm and help you get good followers and stuff. I really should take my advice with this. I don't know a lot of what to do. We follow stuff that tells us what to do. It's just hard to actually do it. And you're just going to realize you're going to have to risk being awkward. You're going to have to risk the content not being perfect. You're going to have to risk looking weird and stuff. I'm working on my TikTok. I've deleted a bunch of videos after I posted them because I thought I looked bad or something. Ugh, I know how it is, girl. It's hard. It's hard, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And yeah, day in your life vibe. I think seriously, Kara, you have such great vibes, wonderful energy. I honestly feel like you're gonna be like people's internet best friend. I as I travel, this is like so sad, but sometimes as I travel, I'm very lonely. Luckily I have friends where I'm at right now, but there's been places I've been where I've had no friends, and there are influencers that I follow that pop up on my feed every day. They're always checking in. I just like, and I'm, writing in the comments, and there's such a community around them, and I just feel like they're my friend. And they're like, they're me, and like, I feel like you're gonna be one of those people. Like, you're just gonna be this sweet person who's just offering this girl advice, and you are gonna make a community around you, and it's gonna take you so many incredible places. Like, you are gonna have that. So, my advice for you would just to wake up every day and pretend that you already have that. You might feel weird if you have like 5 followers and you're like, "What's up, guys?" Like, great, but treat those first followers like, just your best friends. And sometimes you have to start a new account, because when I started Rainbow Harmony, I just was so pressured because I knew that like all of my exes, people that knew me, people I used to work with were following me, and that's what was holding me back. So I literally went through and blocked a whole bunch of those people and started a new account and just went hard there, and I felt so free. I don't know why. Like, I think sometimes performing in front of strangers can be easier than performing in front of the people that you know the best. And so I would suggest to, like, seriously just start over and just be like, new me, new vibe, just start a TikTok, and then you can, grow from there. But I definitely see that whole day in the life thing for you. And yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune. You got the two best cards, the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes! This is so good. Like, your fortune's here. I've always still have so much time. And they're just telling you, like, to treat this like your job, It's like you just hired yourself for your dream job. You already have it. And your guides are telling you to prepare, because you're about to get everything that you want. Really start acting like you're going to get everything you want. Also, take the lead. Step into the roles of being a leader, because that's basically what this job is. You are leading other women and people too, but probably mainly women. You're going to lead them. You're going to, you're trying to raise these people's vibe, basically, by being real with them, by talking to them, by teaching them things, helping them with stuff, being there for them, providing entertainment, value. Like, you're going to be a leader. And then they're also just like, detach from what other people think. You will always care what other people think. It's a normal human thing. But just, it's like, to what degree do we allow that to interfere with our mission and purpose? And, really start telling yourself, this is my mission, this is my purpose. Like, it's important. And you're going to start feeling like more of a sense of conviction to get up and do this every day. And show up even when you're a little bit tired. I mean, give yourself rest and be kind to yourself. But even if you're tired, you can just show up. I love that. Like, I love people's content where they show up and they're tired and they're just doing it anyways. They're like, whatever, like, just being real today, being raw today. I should probably do that more. And then you're going to get a lot of support too. You are going to get so much support, and they're like, this is your path. I can't wait to see. Every time I see your content or your pictures, I'm obsessed with them. I love them. I can't wait to see this transform into bloom. You got to realize you've already planted the seed, and it's like a little small bush now, but now it's going to grow into the tree and give the fruit, and that's so exciting. So you don't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel. You're just branching out. You're finding yourself more, and you're going to figure out, based off what people respond to the most and what you like to create, like what your thing is. But definitely that whole day in the life thing, I think, is going to be best. And really go on TikTok and start finding creators that you're like, I want to do that. I want to be them, and just, emulate that, but make it your own. I love that. So I hope that That helps you. Oh, Sarah, that's so sweet. Sarah says, I love this. So many people wanting to start their own businesses and being successful at it. Of course. And you know what? There's a conjunction. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Everybody in the spiritual tarot astrology community has been talking about it like crazy, but I believe it's on July 29th. I could be wrong. There's like a huge conjunction that's happening and I forget what planets and shit's going on. Maybe I'll make a video about it, but basically it's in Virgo and the whole energy around this is a lot of people are going to be quitting their jobs to pursue their dream around then. There could be a lot of people getting laid off and maybe not everyone's going to quit their job, but around then, a lot of people are going to be getting on their true path. It's a really positive, powerful, beautiful energy. And so if you're starting to think like, I'm ready to get on my true path, or I'm so done like putting this off, or like, I'm ready for a big change, or I want to get organized, it's totally the energy of that conjunction that's coming. So, Kara, by the way, I could not imagine a more perfect time for you to dedicate yourself to this. So keep going. You're already a success, dear. All right, so we're going to move on to the next person. So who's next? Oh, what's up, QQ Low? So great to hear from you. I'm just going to take a drink of water real quick. Mm. Wait, can you read that to me again? Mm. Oh. But they finally went out. Oh, okay. All right, so basically you... Yeah. Okay, so basically you've been trying to hang out with this person, your crush, and like they've been just kind of blowing you off, and like you guys finally got to hang out, but like it wasn't what you expected, and you're just like kind of upset because they just kind of like beat around you and being really direct, and you're wondering, should you move on? And you also mentioned that you're furious. So I definitely think you should listen to your emotions and your feelings. Sometimes when you're like feeling anger, it's a strong emotion. It can sometimes be a signal to your body, your mind, your spirit, like, hey, something's not right here, or this isn't for me. So I would definitely say to listen to that. But sometimes anger can be a trigger from something that's like a root problem or a root situation. It could be that this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, maybe you're sick of feeling stood up or overlooked, or you liking someone and it not being returned, and you're just like over it. I kind of get that energy. I've been there before. I feel you. Also, this card just came out, uncertainty. It's like you're sick of the uncertainty with this person. Yeah. Because it's almost like they won't give you a yes, but they also won't give you a no. It's very frustrating. I've been in that situation before. So what's going on here? Oh, yeah, this person is attracted to you. They find you attractive. So it's not like they're not interested. There is some type of attraction or romantic attraction there, but there's someone else you don't know about. They have their mind and their heart set on someone else. So they're either in another relationship, or they're in a situationship with someone, or they have like just really strong connection with another person. And this is a release card. So to answer your question, I do get this sense maybe you're being told to walk away, because this connection might not go to the next level. and there's some kind of deception. So it could be that it appears that this person is open and available, and it appears that they're on the market, but they are with someone else. They could be in an on and off again relationship. They could be, like I said, in a situationship, or it could be that they, like, just how you're really attracted to this person and they're your crush, they might have a crush and be like really hooked on someone else to the point to where they're not even open to this. So it is possible for someone to be attracted to you and intrigued, but for them to be preoccupied in another connection to the point where they're just not available. And that's the energy I'm getting. And I feel like this might have changed. I feel like when you guys first connected or you first met, there was a spark, there was this attraction, and like that's why you probably are upset, because you felt like you were led on by this person, and then maybe they got back with this other person, or they developed this crush or situationship and it's distracted them, and you feel like you're just being pushed aside or kind of run around in circles with this person. And yeah, I get the sense like it was almost like it wasn't like this person owes you anything, and it's not like there was any promise you guys made to each other, but it was almost like unspoken, like that there was a thing here and you guys were going to follow it through, but it seems like it's kind of over. And then this just says, are you in denial? I mean, this card's a little harsh, but don't worry, I pull it for myself all the time. I just think, sometimes when we're in situations like this, our judgment can be clouded. But oftentimes when somebody is blowing you off like that and you having to be really pushy to get them to hang out with you, it might be that they just don't want to. And I know that's hard to understand, but I get the sense that, this person didn't want to be mean. They wanted to be polite. And they also have this like, bit of an attraction to you, but I have a feeling that they're not interested, or they're and specifically for the reason that there's another person involved you don't know about, third party situation. And so this is why they were blowing you off, because they can't return your affection. So let's pull some more cards. Yeah, you've worked so hard. And you know what? I get the sense that this person led you on a little bit. Like, you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. And in the beginning, there was this big spark and this bright energy, and they did come at you. That's why we got the attraction card. Also, there's been a little bit of intimacy. You guys have connected. They've told you some things. They've opened up to you emotionally. And so I feel like it's possible that maybe this person kind of used you as like an emotional crutch or something for a little while, and then they moved on, but like you were kind of left still with that energy and that connection for them, and you just kind of got the short end of the stick in this situation. I'm also getting a message that being with this person would not be how you think it is. In your head, when we have a crush on someone, we really idealize that person and we put them on a pedestal, and that's just so normal. But I don't know. I'm just getting this message from spirit that the reality of you dating this person would actually be like kind of boring, not at all exciting, not the intimacy you're looking for. They're not on the same page as you. So your guys just really want you to find peace about this and to know that sometimes rejection is, a blessing. It's you being saved. It's you being saved from some drama or from a boring situation, or you being saved so that you can accept something that's so much better for you. And look, I'm getting divine masculine and divine feminine here. And I see a perfect match coming for you. And what you really need is someone who can match your level of passion. And I just get the feeling this person's kind of immature. They weren't able to be very direct with you. And that's why you're so upset, because you're like, just be real with me, tell me the truth. Don't lead me on. And then this is a message too about like, just sometimes you got to walk away out of self-respect. I think that might be why the anger is coming up. I mean, it's your feelings, you have to tap into that, but it's possible it's because, like you said, you feel disrespected. And if someone's disrespecting you like that early on in a connection, before it's even become a relationship, if there's already drama before you guys have even locked it down, it's not worth it. That's just a preview of what you can expect in a relationship with this person, and that would not be fun. And so I get this sense that You are so great at pursuing people, at making them feel special, at making that first move. And it's not like you need to change that, but definitely pay more attention, because somebody who's really into it is going to be a lot more responsive. They're not going to be full of excuses. They're going to be so delighted. They're going to be so receptive. And this person was not receptive. So pay attention to the receptivity of the people that you are, going after. And I get this sense like you don't need to change for anybody, but pay attention to that. And I see things turning around for you in your love life. But I hope that this message helps you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to move on to the next person. All right, so I'm shuffling these cards back into the deck. What's up, you guys? If you just clicked onto this, I'm doing live mini readings. So excited to be here with all of you. Do I have any spots left? I might have, if you want to sign up, I might still have like 1 or 2 left. All you have to do to sign up is just look at the information in the pinned comment below. I have 2 spots left, actually. So if you'd like to sign up, I have 2 spots left. They're going fast. All right, so who's next? All right. Yeah. So this is for Flava.
Is there something going on between my friend and I? Or am I overthinking things
Okay, Flava. So you're wondering, is there something going on between you and your friend? Or are you overthinking things because you tend to do this when you're bored? I totally get it. And you know what? I think if you're in a relationship with someone that's platonic and you guys are of the opposite sex, or you're both interested in the same thing, you know what I mean? I think it's natural that at some point you're gonna kind of cross that threshold, where one person starts crushing on one, or you start crushing on them or something. And then you kind of, it's like the elephant in the room. So you have to kind of periodically check in relationships like this, just to kind of know what the boundaries are or know what's going on. So I don't think it's weird that you're thinking about this, or maybe there'll be something there. Also, friendship is one of the best bases for a relationship. I've done readings for many people who were best friends and then they became lovers. I've met people like that. And so I think it's so beautiful. It can be such a cute story, and it makes for a really beautiful, strong relationship because you started that way. Okay, so your friend is definitely attracted to you, and they definitely have feelings for you. But this card right here says, I'm not sure if my feelings for you are strong enough, and I don't want to hurt you. So just like how maybe 3 months ago you weren't thinking about this and you're like, oh my God, I only see them as a friend. Whereas now you're kind of starting to feel it. They've been doing the same thing. They kind of go back and forth on this. Sometimes they're like all about it. Other times they're like, no, we're just friends. So I am getting this message that you need to just not be the one to bring this up. I would suggest just maybe try to flirt with them a little bit more. Be a little cute, a little spicy sometimes. Don't go overboard, but just see how they respond to that. And it might just be that you guys need to kind of tiptoe into this situation instead of just jumping right in, But they want to see you again. They've thought about like wanting to ask you out or maybe do something a little bit more date like together. Maybe you could take the initiative to like invite them on a picnic and then just wear like a really cute outfit or something. It's not a date, but like kind of, and just kind of vibe it out. It might just be one of those situations where you guys kind of naturally, without even talking about it, start going down this path, and then something happens where they hold your hand or they kiss you, or I have a feeling that it's going to be something more like that instead of it just being like talking about it, And then I think you guys will have a chance to talk about your feelings, but I think right now just like be flirtatious and kind of like let it happen naturally. They want to take the next step, but I think if you were to bring it up or talk to them or say that you have feelings, that it might just kind of spoil it. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just kind of what I see. And look, I think it's important to be direct. I think it's important to be an adult and talk about your feelings, but I think this situation is so delicate that, maybe just flirting a little bit more, maybe, you guys kind of start hanging out more, do stuff together, more one-on-one, things that end up being like a date. Like for instance, if you guys always just chill and play video games, maybe you guys, like I said, go on a picnic or go on a hike or like start doing things that are like a little bit more romantic. And maybe that'll just be a safe way too for you to kind of vibe if you're into this or not. And it doesn't even need to be a spoken thing. You can kind of just try it on for size, So they seem to be feeling exactly how you feel. There's definitely an attraction here and there's romantic feelings, but they kind of ebb and flow. And both of you guys are worried about risking the friendship and risking what you have. But it does seem like, I feel like you guys could live it down. It's natural to want to explore that at some point with someone. Let's see if I'm getting any more messages for you about this. But I can confirm that they have been thinking about this too. You are, so I got overthinking reversed. I don't think you are overthinking of it. I think the truth is you guys both really care about each other and there is a potential for romance. A seed has definitely been planted, but it's just so delicate right now. If you overwater that seed, it could just, die or get clogged or not grow. So, like I said, tiptoe, flirt, let it happen naturally. I have the feeling that this person is a man or masculine energy. They need to take the initiative. You need to be receptive. There's a spark. Let it grow. Let it grow naturally. Maybe this summer you guys will be the perfect time for this to, both of you guys secretly kind of have a little vibe going on for sure. But I also feel like this relationship is like your safe space. You guys both, just what you have is so beautiful and you don't want to ruin it, but I don't think you would. I just feel like you should take it slow. They're saying just build this brick by brick. No need to rush into it. And then they're also saying like, purposeful boundaries. There is a reason why you guys both friend zoned each other in the beginning. And you need to really kind of get clear on what that was and why that happened. Mm-hmm. I also feel like, another reason you're being asked not to jump into this or like just go talking about it or like rush into it is because you need rest this summer and more time to relax, more time to listen to your inner self. And it could be that this whole thing is a distraction. And yeah, you mentioned you tend to overthink things. When you catch yourself doing that, maybe mantras, you basically write about it in your journal. Give yourself an outlet to give yourself a place to overthink. I tend to not overthink as much when I can just write stuff out in a journal. And also, focusing yourself back on the present moment, the things you want to accomplish, your ambitions, work towards that, because that will help the relationship to grow. If you're slaying in your life, making things happen, taking good care of yourself, everything around you will tend to grow naturally. So I just feel like this is going to grow naturally. Yeah, I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question. And we're going to move on to the next person. So who's next? Okay, so Sarah next. What's up, girl? Oh my god. Okay. Aww. I am so happy for you, Sarah. So you're giving birth in 2 weeks, and I'm just wanting some advice. You've been nesting like crazy, and you're feeling really optimistic, but of course, maybe a little bit nervous about the delivery, and you just want some words. So I'm here for you, definitely going to pull some cards for you. And please, if you feel comfortable with this, you can send me a picture or just let me know that the baby's come. Just DM me on Instagram. Really, I love keeping up with you guys. I would love to celebrate that with you. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera a bunch. I'm just getting settled. But, okay. All right. Oh, God, what deck should I use? Oh. Okay, the angels. The angels. You need to hear from the angels because they're going to calm you down, help you, and just they're always the best in situations like this. So, let's for Sarah and her baby, due in 2 weeks. What do you make your baby? If the baby's born in 2 weeks, John, what would it be? Yeah. Ooh, your baby might be a Leo. That's so awesome. Could be a Cancer if it's earlier. That's exciting. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just really. Why do I feel so emotional? Okay, so first of all, your angels are here around you, Sarah, and they want you to know that they are going to be supporting you and surrounding you. I don't know if you believe in the angels. I do. They're my favorite. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and seriously, you don't have to do this, but you can call upon Archangel Michael and just imagine his shield of green healing light around you while you're giving birth. To just imagine the whole room filled with that light, call in the angels to be around you, imagine your guides and your spirits. I know that they're going to be there regardless if you call them in or not, but that can definitely help working with Archangel Raphael and hit the green ray of light. But your angels have definitely been giving you surges of positivity to help motivate you. I think that's why you're feeling good about it. You're feeling so positive. They want you to stay motivated and know that you're incredible and you made it past these 9 months. And, now the real journey begins. But I am getting a message about here's the thing, I'm not speaking this onto you, but something is coming up to be aware about the realities of postpartum depression. that, after you give birth, there's a lot of things that happen with your body, and it is common for some people to experience this postpartum thing. And this says adversity, expectancy, this is your pregnancy and grief. And when I saw that, that's instantly what I went to, was thinking about postpartum. And so just be aware of that and know that like you might just feel really emotional after, whereas you're feeling really positive right now. Don't feel guilty if you're just kind of over it, or like you're getting exhausted the first couple weeks, or if you're just like having those moments of like, it's called like the baby blues, because your life just changes so much and you're going to do amazing and you're going to adapt, and like your instincts are just going to kick in. Everything's going to be fine. Not to mention the fact that you educated yourself like crazy. You even mentioned that you did all this nesting, and so you like know what to do, and you're just gracefully going to flow through this whole thing. And you have integrity. You're going to do what needs to be done for your baby despite postpartum you might go through. You might go through. But I think your guides are just like, be aware. You might not feel how you think you're going to feel after it comes, but that will like lift. It's very natural. And you're going to have, plenty of help, and your guides are going to be around you. And then they're saying get ready to grow, because it's going to be so bizarre watching like a lot of your things be like watching yourself be reflected back to you through your child, because they pick up on everything that you do. Um, they're literally a part of you. They are their own, conscious being though. There's validation. I feel like, I know this might sound weird, but maybe right now I'm channeling a message from your unborn child, because I get this message that they're like basically excited. They're excited to come to Earth. They've chosen you to be their mom. They're going to be born at a very specific moment in time, and that's going to affect their personality. Like basically on the other side, these babies, they choose to come, and based off their mission and their purpose and everything, they will choose to be at a specific time. So you have got to get a chart reading for your baby after you get their birth time. You know what to do. You got to get that done. Like that's going to be so exciting. And unfortunately I don't do those, but if I can recommend somebody, if you want to like DM me, I know a couple people that are pretty good. So but yeah, basically you're getting validation. Your child's so ready to come down to earth. I also love this card, abundance. Don't worry. Like, I know people say children are so expensive and this and that, but I think you're going to be fine. You nested so hard and you're going to get everything that you need. And I kind of wonder if this is a message about you getting educated in something, eventually going back to school, or like some kind of like, I don't know. I just see messages about your career growing, your finances growing. You're going to be able to do well taking care of this child. Another message that I'm getting is that people are all going to have their opinion about your child and how this child should be raised. And some people might not have made very good choices for their children, or perhaps they've struggled raising their children, or they've experienced certain things that you might not experience. And so whenever you have something like this, people want to project onto you. So just realize you're going to get a lot of comments. People are going to say a lot of shit to you, and you need to clear that energy. And when you walk away from conversations, you literally out loud or in your head just say, well, that's not true for me, or not my circus, not my monkeys, or that's their reality, that's their universe, that's not mine. Because people might say things like, oh, children are such a handful, or, oh man, the first 6 months is to be really tough, or just little things like that to give you advice, but it might not be true. Like, those are other people's judgments, those are other people's beliefs, and you're gonna have your own unique experience. This is your child, this is your baby. It's gonna be how you want it to be. And even me telling you about this, you can just don't worry about it. I don't know. Maybe they just kind of just telling you, what to expect. But honestly, it's your life, it's your child. And I get this message that people are going to be speaking a lot of things onto you, and you don't need to take it on. And people will probably have the best intentions, but there might be negativity spoken onto you in this situation. And, you know, because some people are just negative. They don't even realize it. They think they mean well. But the truth is not helpful. So I'm picking up stuff about that. Everyone, though, is going to embrace you. You're going to be just so over the moon. And you, like, honestly, your guides are just saying it's simple. Just love this child. Just love this child. You know, it's simple. Just love. At the end of the day, just the answer is always love. If you don't know what to do, love. And then also something you can start doing is start visualizing your birth process, start visualizing the delivery, start visualizing that it all goes really well. Like literally do meditations where you're lying down, put on some waterfall music. I don't know if you made a playlist for during your birth or if you're going to, like, I would suggest to play waterfall music or shamanic drumming or crystal bowls or something like that during your delivery, and pick out the music you're going to listen to and then lie down and start listening to it and start imagining what it's going to be like, and just imagine it happening fast, everything going smoothly. Yeah. See that for you. So anything else that you need to know? Oh my gosh, the magician. This is so funny. This is literally, you know, creating something out of nothing. This is manifestation. I think having a baby is like the ultimate manifestation. It's so incredible. I think your guides are also telling you, like, if you can do this, you can do anything. And it's such a powerful, beautiful energy. The love of you having this child is going to create a very high vibration around you that will follow you for some time, and there will be a lot of rapid manifestations happening in other areas of your life around the same time too, and it's just very, very exciting. So wow, I hope that this resonates with you. I'm so excited. Keep me in the loop, and yeah, I'm sending you so much love and light. All right, so I'm gonna take my first break, you guys. I'm just gonna take like 5, 6 minutes, chill real quick, stretch, clear my energy, make sure I'm fresh for the rest of you guys, and make sure that you're on to part 2. I will see you very soon.